Kevin Reece is live to explain all of this for us this afternoon. Kevin?
Yeah, we are at the 7600 block of South Wayside. We can tell you there was a fatal shooting here earlier today between two young men. The suspect was still on the loose at the time, but then tensions began to escalate between the two families involved. And what you're about to see involves this car right here. A man identified as the suspect's father at this point was being taunted by people in the crowd, and this is what happened next.
Come on, Paul, don't go.
And you can see what happened next as the car pulled up to right where we're standing now. Police tackled that man, brought him to the ground. He is now in custody on his way to jail. The extra wrinkle to this investigation, what was already a homicide investigation here on South Wayside, now they're trying to find out what led to this, and this man trying apparently to attack people in the crowd with his car. Again, more information as the day goes on about the victim in this case and the suspect that they may indeed still be looking for, and the man in this silver car behind me, and why he did what he did just about 20 minutes ago. Live in Southeast Houston, I'm Kevin Reece. Back to you.
The search continues for the gunman who killed a 20-year-old man in Southeast Houston.
It led to the suspect's father driving wildly through a frightened crowd. Our Kevin Reece was there and gives us a closer look at how all this started.
The Bell Arbor Apartments was already the scene of tremendous grief, a family inconsolable. Their son, 20-year-old DeMarcus Harrison, dead from several gunshots, and the shooter still on the run.
The dude who had the gun ran off and he jumped out the back window.
And everyone in the crowd said they knew who the gunman was, that he was this man's son. This is Anthony Lewis III, shown in our video talking with police.
He didn't have to kill him. He didn't have to kill him.
The victim's family knew who he was too.
See, his dad is sitting over in that gray car, you know, like nothing happened.
That's when someone hurled a bicycle at that man's car. And then he began driving wildly through the crowd. On his first pass, narrowly missing two young girls. On his second pass across the apartment complex lawn, knocking more people to the ground. When he stepped out of the car, police slammed him to the ground, putting a temporary stop to a bitter family feud.
Stop resisting! I'm not, boss. Stop resisting! I'm not, boss.
Anthony Lewis III is now in jail, charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. But police are still looking for his 18-year-old son, who reportedly called his dad after the shooting Wednesday, admitting what he'd done.
Because it all could have been avoided. All this is nonsense. This is nonsense.
Nonsense in an embattled neighborhood where violent crime is often expected and often all too real. Kevin Reece, KHOU 11 News.
So lucky no one else was hurt. And this same street where this incident happened was the scene of a deadly police-involved shooting earlier this week.